Minecraft Snapshot 24W09A just released and it added a brand new feature to dog armor. First of all, there's been a brand new texture change to the main menu. Once you click single player, multiplayer, or Minecraft Realms, you will have a background like before, but now it's blurred. You have like a tint to it and it looks great, because before you had a Minecraft dirt texture which looked horrendous, and now it's much better. And in accessibility settings, you will be able to change the blurriness as much as you want. You can have 0, which looks way better to me, this is my favorite one, or 100%, which you can't really see anything, so I'm gonna keep it in 0. And this texture change also applies to the main game. Once you click escape or whatever pause button you have, you will be able to see the main menu and everything around you, which looks way better than having the dirt screen or a custom one that you had. This looks awesome, that's why I like it to have it at 0. And if you're in a dicey situation, you can look around you in the pause menu and see what you can do to get out of that situation. So for the first actual change of the game, the bog texture was changed, which made me thought that before they had brains, which were actually mushrooms, which look really cool now because they're kind of like sticking out of its texture and it looks really awesome. And they have a lot more moss around them, which looks really cool. And I love this new texture, it actually looks much more fresh. And the cool thing is that you can actually shear these guys and they will drop a different mushroom depending on like randomness. Actually, they can drop either a red mushroom or a brown mushroom, and it doesn't have much use except that you can do it and it will remove it from its texture. Now let's head to the changes with these guys. The first change to the dogs is that their armor will now take all of the damage for the dogs except like magic damage and water damage and stuff like that, but it will resist lava damage and fall height and punches and stuff like that. First of all, there are 4 stages to the armor. This one is the first one without any hits. This one is after 4 hits, which is a little bit more broken on the sides because this one doesn't really have any breakage. These two are pretty similar, but this one is a little bit more broken, and this one takes no hits, this one takes 4, this one takes 20, and this one takes 44, because this one is the most broken state, and you can't tell, it looks way more battered and way cooler, and after 64 hits the armor completely breaks. But don't fret, because with Armadillo Scutes you can go ahead and repair even the most broken of dog armor. With just one, you will avert all of the damage they have. Actually no, it takes a few with the last one. But the absolute coolest thing that you can do in this new update is actually dye the dog armor. And like leather armor, you can combine various dyes to make different colors, which look pretty awesome if you mix a few together, like that one. Which means there are around 5,700,000 possible combinations of color that you can make with dog armor. Now it's time for the creeper test. Let's actually tame this dog, put some armor on him, and then put a creeper around him and light it and see how much damage the dog gets. And as you can see, he actually doesn't get damage. As you can see, his tail is the same as before, and the thing that gets damaged is actually the armor, which is pretty awesome, but still dogs are as useless as ever. And arguably the most important addition or change actually to the snapshot is that wind charges no longer have randomness as to where they're going to land. As you can see, wherever you aim is where it's going to land. And unfortunately, that is the last change to the snapshot. It's a pretty cool snapshot with a lot of customization for your dogs. Still pretty useless, but it is actually pretty cool, and hopefully on some next snapshots we will get like different skins for the dogs, which would make a lot of sense and would actually make them pretty cool. Imagine having like a husky or something like that. But let me know down in the comment section what you would like to see in this new update, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click the video on the right if you want to see the next video, and if you want to see the last video, click the video on the left.